that ball.
Rambo Radio with your host, Genty.
Fuck, I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah, fucking Jen is a warlord.
I'm fucking coming for you.
Now I feel poo coming out of my bum. Yeah, it's a lot right now. Yeah, it's a lot.
Oh, what's up, everybody? I'm tired. Welcome to Rambo Radio. I am being run ragged. My schedule has been so insane. I don't even know how I'm cranking out another episode. I have just left the Ontario Improv and watching Jason Ellis do his comedy show and his friends. And man, I have laughed so hard. I am exhausted. But in the meantime, here we are, ready for a show that I have for you, as best that I can do it, at GenT523. Twitter. I'm saying Twitter. Fuck X, man. Come on. Y'all just gonna catch me slipping up every week. Twitter, X. Even my email says X, formerly known as Twitter. So I'm like, okay, even X is still calling themselves Twitter. So how the fuck am I supposed to take you seriously and call you X when your own company is still saying Twitter? So I'm saying Twitter. Fuck it. Twitter at GenT523. Instagram at GenT523. And then, of course, yours truly, September 30th, is going to be coaching a women's self-defense seminar with my friend Vanessa, my other 10th Planet classmate. And we're going to teach you ladies how to protect yourselves. So if you are anywhere near 801 West Colton Street in Redlands, California, then please sign up. And spots will be limited. So if you are interested in that, or your wife or your girlfriend or your these and the pots and pans is interested to sign up, anyone with a vagina can come to this class. And for those who don't have a vagina, fear not. If you would like a private lesson with yours truly, I am also available as well. You can hit up those socials I mentioned earlier, and we can schedule an appointment. So some things going on. Some absolute insanity. This week we are losing another coworker. We're gonna gain one. So we've got one quitting. This is her last week. God bless her. Sweet lady. I have gained a coworker. We will see how long she lasts. And then one died. So that was kind of tragic. This guy was super cool. His story was just heartbreaking. So, Brother Dave, he was this guy who worked in grocery stores since he was 18, 16 years old, something like that. So he's always worked in a grocery store. But because of his age, I think at 17 or 18, he enlisted into the Rangers and got sent over to Vietnam. My man Dave got sent to Vietnam to go fight the war for the industrial complex. Because, you know, America was free, but for some reason we had to go over to Vietnam and do some shit. I still don't understand, but we went over there. And a lot of people got fucked up. A lot of people died. A lot of people mentally hurt, the whole nine. So, Brother Dave goes over there defending the freedoms of America in Vietnam. And he got hit. These rat motherfuckers hit my man Dave with the old mustard gas. And you know, mustard gas, it should probably kill you, right? But no, my man Dave said, nah, fuck that. I'm gonna fuck you up He tried to give me the gas. Watch this. Kapow, kapow, kapow. Blasted him, right? But unfortunately, he had the side effects of getting gassed. And so he had the shakes. So my man came back to America working in a grocery store. Long story short, he ended up at my work. And we got the pleasure of working together for, I would say, a good... I got to work with him a good at least 10, if not 15 years. And it was a real treat because I was always curious about things that happened there. So he would give me little stories here and there, but I didn't want to pry too much where it would be offensive to him or stir up something. But he just told me, he said he saw a lot of fucked up shit there. And obviously it changed his life forever. And, you know, including having him have the shakes and Parkinson's. But I just love that he had this voice, this distinct voice where it sounds like you've put a clothespin over your nose. And he go,
"So, man, I was in Vietnam, and I was beating these guys up, and then they weren't fighting fair, so they tried to give me the gas. And they don't realize that I'm a tough American. I'm a tough son of a bitch. And you can give me the gas. You can put the mustard gas on me. You can give me the old Agent Orange. And I'm coming back twice as strong."
So can you imagine being in Vietnam? Get down, get down.
"These motherfuckers trying to gas me? Watch this. Suck on this. America, fuck out."
His voice.
"Hey there, Jen. I just want to let you know that we're out of stock on the bread on aisle 19. And also, I got the shakes from the gas. But I still made it back home to America because I'm an American patriot."
I'm like, okay. You could just be anywhere in the store and hear his voice because it was just so distinct.
"So then those guys, they hit me with the gas. And I said, 'That's all you got?' Pew, 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 pew."
This is so crazy, man. But just, I didn't realize with the shaking and everything how hard things were for him. And man, I just remember him telling me about the simple joys of life.
"The simple joys of life is building stuff with my son, showing my grandkids how to carve stuff, and not listening to my wife."
I just love that. I just love that he was like that. And the last time I remember seeing him, he was telling me, he's always telling me he was going fishing somewhere and he was going to catch something. And his wife was giving him a hard time.
"So anyway, Jan, I'm about to head up to Lake Gregory and get some fishing going on. And, next month we're going to probably head out to Oregon and get some fishing going on. But then my wife, she won't stop bothering me. I'm going fishing. Okay? Leave me alone. I want to fish alone. I just want to sit there, catch the fish, and enjoy the silence. And all she wants to do is come on the trip with me and nag me to death. I don't want to hear it. Stay home. Lady, stay home."
Oh man, God bless Dave. He was a good guy. And yeah, I just remember the last time I saw him, he was shaking so bad he couldn't even get out of the car. And I was like, fuck. Man, my man's in bad shape. So apparently it was indeed Parkinson's. And eventually he just lost the ability to just control all of his motor skills. And it was just, the end was very rough for him and his family. And so I'm just going to say, I'm going to remember the good days and the voice, and just, you could hear that voice anywhere in the store. You could be anywhere. You could be upstairs and you would hear,
"So then they're trying to give me the gas."
Yeah, he was just so passionate about life. And he's like,
Man, I gotta love those Lakers. Did you see Magic Johnson last night?
I'm like, Dave, Magic Johnson hasn't played in a long time.
Well, the other black guy, Kobe. What's his name? The old dark-skinned brother. AC Green.
It was just shouting out different names of the Lakers, and they don't even play anymore.
Man, you gotta love that skyhook from Dr. J. Hey, what about that 3 from James Worthy?
I'm like, oh, man.
Hey, this new kid coming up, he's really good. Kurt Rambis.
I was like, good God. My man didn't even know what time it was. For all he knows, he was just like living his life like right after he left Vietnam. He's just like telling me about Kurt Rambis and Michael Cooper and all these old ass Lakers from like the 70s and 80s. I'm like, God, dog, you behind, son. But I would love listening to him and just chatting it up and laughing. Gonna miss you, Dave, and we'll see you soon, brother. It's time for Customers of the Week. Well, man, this was a doozy because this was a level of stupidity I had never witnessed before. It had been a minute. I thought I had seen all the stupid, but this lady took the cake. Hello, yes, I am here to find a vitamin. Well, what's going on? So I know which vitamin to recommend. Yeah, so, I have the, TB. And I was like, whoa, girl, you trying to give me practicar lo español? What does my man Kanye West say? No habla inglés.
No habla inglés.
So I was like, TV? TV? What is happening? Carlos Tevez? What is this? No, I have the TB, the tuberculosis. Tuberculosis. And I was like, yeah. If you would have had a camera on me, you would have seen me leap so high, jump so high away from this fucking lady that I would have been moving so fast that my clothes would have just melted off me. I would have just jumped up.
Jump so high.
I'm like, yeah, what the fuck? What are you doing in here, you dumb bitch? I was like, whoa. First of all, you were too close to me. I need you to give me like the fucking 6 feet by 8 feet space, okay? I cannot be around you right now, ma. No, it's not contagious, but I just want a vitamin for the tuberculosis. And I was like, tuberculosis, bitch? You have tuberculosis. It's highly fucking contagious. You dumb son of a bitch. You fucking goofy. Get the fuck out of here. You're gonna kill us all, bitch. I don't want to die. I don't want to die in this fucking store. I don't want to die at this fucking jump. Get the fuck away from me. I was like, I don't know, girl. I don't know what vitamins you could take. You could just, like, leave. She's like, no. I need something. I need something for the... And I was like, girl, just because you can't pronounce it doesn't make it not real, okay? This is a serious threat. I need security. It's one of the few times that I would actually say security. Oh my God. This bitch came in there with a highly contagious respiratory disease. I'm not a fucking doctor, but that sounds fucking deadly, Jack. And I need you to get the fuck out of here. You crazy ass bitch. What kind of vitamins can I... Vitamins? You want fucking vitamins? For tuberculosis? You jackass. You fucking cocksucker. You're gonna kill us. You're gonna get us killed. You're gonna kill yourself. You're gonna get everybody killed. Get out of here. I was like, man, I don't feel comfortable recommending any sort of vitamin for your tuberculosis. I do recommend medical Attenzione. As I was saying in Espanol, I do recommend an enferma because that's where you need to go. It's an emergency player. Peligroso. Dangerous. Gotta go, Jack. No doctors. And I was like, fine, take this vitamin C, leave me alone. I was like, what? But I could tell she wasn't buying it. And she's like, no, I know there's a vitamin here that could help my tuberculosis. Okay. And ma'am, no, there isn't. You're welcome to try the basics. C, D3, zinc, for a slightly compromised immune system or a normal immune system. But bitch, you got tuberculosis. That is some fucking. As soon as I looked at this bitch, all I could hear was the organ trail music. I was like, bitch, we're gonna fucking die. You got tuberculosis and you're in my fucking covered wagon. You're gonna get me sick. I'm gonna die of either TB or typhoid fever. Okay? We're not gonna survive the organ trail, bitch. We're not gonna make it to Portland. Hey? We're not gonna make it because of you. I'm gonna have to ration out the food because you got everybody in the fucking wagon sick, bitch. I'm like, oh, girl, you need to go. We got 6 hospitals in a 4-mile radius. Pick one. Shall I give you a letter? Will that help? The letter with the hospital with the letter R in there. Go there. If you see a hospital that says E in the front, as in E for emergency, go there. Oh my God. 911 motherfucking 1. Okay, bitch. This is so serious, so deadly. And so I didn't realize the extent. I just knew that I could catch this and it could kill me. And I don't get paid for this bullshit, okay? I don't get paid for this bullshit, Jack. I was like, I gotta get the fuck away from this lady. I couldn't even pretend to stay to care. I was like, ooh, girl, no. Vitamin C's over there. Goodbye. Get away from my presence. Don't touch nothing. Please leave. She sees my other coworker who's fucking smart. In chemistry, in infectious diseases. My man's just going to school to be a fancy doctor guy, okay? So he knows all this shit. So he starts talking to her, and so she goes, yeah, so I have the tuberculosis. And he's like, what? Tuberculosis? He's like, come over here, ma'am. And he takes him over the computer and he shows her this little, 2 little white little cone-like substances on a petri dish, okay? And he said, so you see what this is here? These are fucking spores, okay? And they're inside your body. And they're particularly inside your lungs. And so these spores will lay dormant. And you will, wonder why your immune system's compromised in the next 3 to 5 years, why you're just constantly getting sick all the time. And then he says, in about another 10 to 15 years or so, we don't know precisely, but around that time, whenever these little puffy white cone things that are called tubules or something, he said, when they're ready to rupture, and when they rupture, you die, bitch. It'll fill up your lungs with fluid and you'll drown. You'll drown in your own fucking filth. And he said, then you'll get septic and you'll fucking die again. So you'll fucking drown. Your lungs will fill up with these fucking bacterium. And then if you survive that, then you get fucking septic and die. And she's like, oh my God. And he goes, yup. He's like, that's why you need to go to a doctor. And she said, no, I cannot go to the doctor because it's synthetic. I need real plants to heal my tuberculosis. Yes, that's it. And I was like, oh my God. And he's like, ma'am, there's nothing in here that's going to cure your tuberculosis, okay? You need an antibiotic stat, okay? And secondly, you shouldn't be in here. It's a highly contagious respiratory disease. you could give it to somebody. And he said, hell, I bet your husband has it right now. And the husband popped up so fast. He's like, what? You gave me the tuberculosis, honey? No contagious. He goes, where did you see that at if you've never been to a doctor's? Well, on a YouTube. And we're like, oh, fuck. YouTube, bitch. Oh, God. This bitch got the TB, the old tuberculosis. Holy shit, I'm kicking this bitch out of my cover wagon and off my Oregon Trail, goddammit. I do not want her near me. I don't mean to be mean, but damn, I'm trying to protect myself. I's a Patty McFatty, so my immune system is constantly compromised. Just kidding. It's actually pretty fucking good. Knock on wood. And the second customer, this guy, I want to go about this with kid gloves, but this guy is so intense. So, remember those commercials when they were like, in the 90s, it was like things were extreme. And then when you wanted to amp up the level of extremeness, you would say too extreme because it was 2x times the extremeness. One was not enough. It was too extreme, 2x extreme. So this guy is like, his demeanor, very soft-spoken and quiet, but the way he will ask you a question, be like, excuse me, can I ask you a question? I'm like, yeah, sure. I saw that the government's trying to poison us with all these pharmaceuticals, so I'm trying to eat some bread that's wheat-free, gluten-free, dairy-free, nut-free, grain-free, sprout-free, all the frees, because the government's trying to kill us, man. And his intensity, he was just like pissed, like he was ready to go to war. Like if fucking Joe Biden walked in that door, he would fucking jump kick this guy. You motherfucker, you trying to poison me? I need the cage-free, vegan, dairy-free, soy-free, pea-free, rice-free, gluten-free, milk-free, cheese-free, nut-free, air-free bread. I just can't believe it. Me and my girlfriend the other day, and I'm just like, girlfriend? Bitch, you look like a murderer. What do you mean, girlfriend? How the hell? How the hell did that happen, Lord? This guy just looks so fucking intense and pissed off. Me and my girlfriend were watching Netflix the other day, and I saw the poison they're putting in our food. Uncle Sam is poisoning our people. Can you believe this? And I was like, yeah. And I was like, yeah, I try not to get too caught up in it, but if I can, I've been cooking at home more. I try to prepare fresh ingredients, just doing the best I can. And sometimes it's organic, sometimes it's not. I do with, my budget allows me to. He goes, pfft. And I was like, what? Pfft. Pfft. He gives me the whole, pfft. That's what the man wants you to think. They're poisoning us up there, and you got to protect yourself, Alex. And I was like, whoa. What's up, Alex? Got any vitamin C that's soy-free, dairy-free, nut-free, and kept going on. And I was like, first of all, Alex, who the fuck is Alex? Are we talking about the show, The Secret World of Alex Mack? My name tag says Jennifer on it. If you want to say Jen, that's cool. How the hell did you get Alex from Jen? Alex? Jennifer Alex? Alex? You I was like, God. I even tried to give him a sign. I tried to tap my name tag to kind of flash, give him a signal like, hey, brother. Hey, player. It's Jen with 2 N's. And nah, it didn't work. The next day he sees me, he's like, hey, Alex, what's going on? I got a question for you. I'm like, Alex? What? I'm like, you know what? We're just going with this because I need material for the show. fuck does everyone mess up my name? How is that possible? I don't understand. My name says Jennifer on the tag, okay? And you walk up and you look at that tag and you go, Alex, sup, Alex? Hey, yo, Brenda, James, John. Hey, I'm like, hey, what? Hey, you. Okay, wow, I'm hey, you now. So I'm just like, dog, so I started to pat the name tag. And I was like, and he's like, you got some heart palpitations going on or something? I seen you patting your chest a lot. I said, my fucking name is Jen. I was like, oh man, we cool, Jack. It's cool. I was just like, God damn it. Just fucking ride with it. So yeah, now it's Alex. My name is now Alex, okay? Oh my God. Unbelievable. Some current events. Let's see what we got here. Man, this one is disappointing. I have an idea of what's going on. I'm not 100% sure, but I have an idea what's going on. So Michael Oher of the Blind Side movie, who shot up to fame for his story of being a poor black kid that got adopted by a rich white family. And now my man's he's claiming and suing his adoptive family for money. He claims that they made all this big time money and he didn't get any of it when they did The Blind Side, when they signed up to make the movie. I don't mean to be mean, player, but I really think that you're a retired NFL athlete who has run out of money or maybe mismanaged their money and needs money. But to sue your adoptive family, it's crazy. He's claiming he didn't know about some sort of conservatorship, but the conservatorship is in his book. So if you didn't know about it, then how was it in your book that you just wrote? Which is another thing that's convenient. He's releasing an autobiography, and how convenient that you have everybody in the news talking about you and how your adopted parents took all this money from you. So the conservatorship plan was laid out, and so he's claiming he didn't know about this conservatorship, and yet it is in a book that he has recently put out. So I'm like, dog, that's kind of sus. And then to top it all off, then people did some digging and found out that he made $100,000 from making The Blind Side. He wasn't even in it. They just gave him a consulting fee. As far as the money that the Tuhoys have, well, they were actually smart with their money, and they bought a bunch of franchises and they sold them. So I want to say they made like $200 million. So I think, in my humble opinion, I just really think that my man Michael Oher is trying to take advantage of this family. He's hitting them up for some cash, because this family was wealthy before Michael came in the picture, and then took the money that they had in that wealth and bought businesses with it, and then sold those businesses for a fuckload of money. And brother man Michael Oher is a retired NFL player. I'm sure he won one Super Bowl, so he might be getting a little bit more in his NFL pension, but my man's a scheming. This just sounds dirty. I want to believe this guy, but I'm like, dog, this just doesn't seem right. It doesn't add up. And then people are calling for Sandra Bullock to give up her Oscar because it's not real. Blind Side story is not real. I'm like, That's bullshit. Woke mob, have a seat. That girl earned her Oscar, okay? Which is something none of these woke police type people would ever have, because that would require them to actually focus on a legitimate hobby rather than just shame people for something that they knew nothing about. Sandra to return her Oscar for The Blind Side. And it's like, come on. She earned that. Stop it. This family picked his ass up from the ghetto. He'd be dead. If it wasn't for this family, he'd be fucking dead in the hood. I promise you. Dead or selling drugs. So they got this kid out the hood, and the rest is history. So I feel like my man should be thanking them for doing that for him. Tan Mom is running for Senate. It's Tan Mom, bitch. Patricia Marie. I gotta say, when you're in the sun, you wanna use protection. She's free to be Patricia Marie. You see. Yes, I love me some Tan Mom. So the fact that she's running for Senate is completely preposterous, but I'm here for it. Oh my God. Lady, if you don't know the scoop on Tan Mom, obviously, she's the lady from Long Island who took her, I want to say 4-year-old or 6-year-old and put them in the tanning bed while she got in the tanning bed. And they were both working on their tans, which is fucking child endangerment, yo. You can't have kids inside the tanning machine. That's hella dangerous. So, oh man, this is fucking sad. Oh man, I really love this store. So the store is called the Magpie and spelled P-I, like pie. And this lady, Lynn, owned the Magpie store up in Cedar Glen. So if you've ever been to Lake Arrowhead, once you arrive at the Lake Arrowhead little city center or town center, you can turn right and it takes you on this short little windy road to Cedar Glen, which has the most amazing milkshakes. Cedar Glen Malt Shop, old school diner, 1950s kind of vibe, and good food. I love that place. But around the corner from that was the little shopping area, and one of the stores in there was called Magpie, and I just love that they had these little trinkets and figurines and stuff from all kinds of genre, from Disney stuff to Marvel stuff to antique kind of stuff. So this lady was very sweet, very helpful to me and my mom, and apparently, I'm not sure when, but sometime between the last podcast and this one, she had opened up her shop for the day, and some fucking schizo, some fucking rat bastard, shot her and killed her because she had up some pride flags and pride stuff in the store. And then obviously the cops were dispatched after the shooting, and there was a gunfight. He decided to shoot back at the police, and we both know when you shoot back at the police, it's all over, Jack. So this suspect got into a fight with police, shots fired at the police, so they iced this fool. But I as soon as I saw this story, I'm like, you mean to tell me that you little fucking keyboard warrior, because this is how this started. This guy was on the internet being hateful, telling people hateful things, okay? Here is this beautiful woman, Lynn, who had 9 kids. She leaves behind 9 children and a husband. And you mean to tell me you shot her because she had a pride flag for sale in her shop? Chalk off, you fucking prick. As soon as I read the story and the details of the story and just how deep the hatred from this individual went, this guy that shot her was on social media constantly talking about how gay is wrong and homosexuals are gonna die, whoop-de-fucking-whoop, just going on being hateful. And I'm like, man, my guy, that is a learned behavior. You didn't come out of your mom's veg. You didn't come out of your mother's snitch hating people. You were a happy, healthy baby who was excited about life. I don't even know this guy, but I just know, okay? He had a passion. And passion, excitement, curiosity, love, joy, peace, and happiness, okay, was all inside of this child. And then something happened. Obviously, I don't know this individual, but something must have happened to turn this individual into this way, to be so hateful to his own brethren, another straight woman. Hello, she's on your team, fam. You took her ass out because she sold the pride flag in her shop. I was just baffled. I'm still shocked by the whole thing because I'm like, man, this was such a sweet fucking lady. And I love Cedar Glen. It's quiet mountain people. Don't cause no trouble up there. And then you go up there and you kill somebody. I can't wrap my head around it. Honestly, I cannot. So sad. Just very sad. Something cheery, something cool. I've been watching some shows because of Hurricane Hillary and her no-show. That's right, bitch. I'm calling you out. Like I told y'all, I told you guys we would get maybe 2 to 3 inches of rain max. Nothing to panic about. Obviously, if you live in Palm Springs or the high desert, it's flat ground. So, of course, it's going to stay. You're going to have all kinds of crazy slide outs in the road and shit. You only got a 1-2 lane road. So I get it. But here, 60 miles inland from Los Angeles, I wasn't really sweating the thing. I was like, well, let me charge up the generator just in case. But other than that, I was like, bring it on, Hillary. Where you at, Hillary? At one point, I was in the pool yelling out, where you at, Hillary? But I didn't buy it. I was just like, man, it's probably some light storm, and the people that are all scared about it are the ones who don't experience storms at all. But I'm like, man, I could have went swimming. I was like, God damn it. But anyway, so I've been watching a ton of shows. And I watched the Wham documentary. Now tell me. This documentary was so good. So good. It touched my heart because it was the telling of the stories about how the start of Wham and these two friends, they had been best friends since they were 12 years old. These two friends decided to start a band. It's from the start of Wham to when George Michael blows up and becomes uber famous. And so I really enjoyed it. It brought up so many good memories, songs, and I was touched by the bond that George Michael and Andrew that they had. It was a really special bond because a lot of people were like, oh, you're George Michael, and how does it feel, Andrew, to be on the coattails of George Michael, And George Michael said, hey, man, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Andrew. Andrew was always the one that encouraged him to do stuff, to start a band. George's dad told him that music was silly. He would never make it. You're not going to make enough money to survive. You're welcome to do music part-time, and you need to get a real job. And so Andrew stepped up to the plate and was like, fuck that. If you want to be in a band and it's your dream to be in a band, go do it. And so George was like, I wouldn't be George Michael if it wasn't for Andrew giving me the best advice that he could give me. And so that's essentially what sunk Wham, is that George just got so big. And Andrew was more wanting to slow down and start a family and not travel all over the world when they started this band. And it turned out to be a massive success. And of course, at the end, when George Michael is super successful, the dad is like, oh, now I love you. But before, he's like, you can't do that music. It is gay. You can't do that music. It doesn't pay the bills. Whoop de fucking whoop. So it caused George to be just holding in all of this angst. And the angst he took out in his writing. It was really awesome to see how that worked and how George would write a song, even though George is gone. He's passed on. But they used a lot of different footage and cleaned it up and edited it real well. And I just love seeing that. I watched the American Gladiators documentary on Netflix. That was pretty cool. And oh yeah, Ice, my favorite lady gladiator, because Nitro was my man favorite. Okay, I had the little Nitro statue. Okay, but Ice, oh girl, Ice, she was fine back in the 90s. She is even hotter now. Let's go. Ice, Ice, baby. She is so fine. I was like, damn, girl, you real fine. And then when she said, oh, so Nitro tried to hit on me, but he didn't realize I was the only gay one in the group. I was fucking dying. I was like, oh, she a lesbian. Let's be honest. It's not a new show, but it's new to Netflix. It's called Insecure from HBO. I guess they somehow scraped up enough pennies to buy some shows and stream it on Netflix. So I'm watching Insecure, and what I like about this show is the lead character of the show, whenever she has a problem or a dilemma, she tries to freestyle her way out of it. Like, it's like training her brain to fight through the anxiety and maybe wanting to quit, telling herself to toughen up by freestyling is really cool. And without even knowing what was going on, my homie Sean, shout out to the homie Sean, he came up to me with a freestyle. I'm like, bruh, this is exactly what I saw last night on TV, freestyling. And I'm like, man, this is what I like. So I was like, yo, I got to do me a freestyle to help me get out of this job here and get me into jiu-jitsu coaching. Yo, check. My mic on. 1, 2, check. Yo, I'm doing this podcast because Yo, what's up? Oh man, I gotta do a freestyle here. Listen. Yo, I'm tired. Soy es cansado. That's right, don't give me the Dorado or Durango with the whip. Add the letters SRT and you got me tripping. Oh man. I'm trying to rap freestyle my problems. So what are my problems? Yeah. Yeah, my problem is no money, no money, more problems. I got no money and no chicks. Man, I'm thinking about sucking a dick. Freestyle. Mic drop. Let's see if I got another problem in mind. Yo, my job is whack. I might smoke some crack. Oh man. Customers. What's up, customer? How you doing? Please don't ruin this conversation that we're about to have. If you're on the rag, step away from my bag, cause I got a shooter inside. This goes ski. What you say? I got a stupid put.
Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Your boy ain't even went through the road. Get that bullshit out of here.
Let's do some UFC picks. I have Jarno Aarons, Na Ling, Nang Liang, Billy Joff, Ronaldo Bedoya, Michael Olashitsky Zuk, Toshiami, Kazuya Jiu-Jitsu, Waldo Acosta, Junior Tafa, Talia Santos, Fernie Garcia, Chiga Chikitsi, Ryan Spann, Max Blessed Holloway. You're going to bring the thunder. That is going to do it for me, folks. I can barely function. I am exhausted. I can't even begin to tell you how tired I am. But I've been trying to work hard. I'm diligently working on this seminar coming up. And I'm just really trying to do too many things at one time, and my brain is fried. Good God almighty. This is just absurd. Anyhow, please like, share, and subscribe to Rambo Per Radio. RamboPerRadio.com if you need some merch in your life. That is going to do it for me, folks. I will talk to y'all next week. But until next time, this is Rambo Per Radio. I'm out. Peace.